Hey, I'm back with another video, you guys. This time, this one is going to be a story time. If you see the glare in my glasses, because I have my phone sitting on my laptop, that's the only way I can hold it steady until I get a tripod, so bear with me. But anyway, you guys, I have a story time for you, a horror story from hell, about an ex-boyfriend that I was with when I was 19. I'm not going to say his name, but without further ado, let's get started. So, hopefully I don't be all over the place either. So, when I was 19, we had these little chat lines that's called the party line. Every city and every suburb had its own different type of number. Now, I had been hearing about the party line and everything, and people would be on there for fun. Some people dated people, some people just used it for fun to have somebody to talk to. I wasn't really looking for anything. Now, mind you, I was 19. And I got on there and I met this guy. He was 24 at the time. And we talked for no more than I think 2 days the most on there. And I had ended up meeting him. He came to my house. But at the time I wasn't there, so when I did get back from the store, my mom told me someone named by the name of blah 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 was looking for me. So I'm like, okay, Mom, how did he look? Now, imagine, I didn't even know how this boy looked or anything. So when I did end up seeing him, he had on some Payless shoes with a dress shirt and some jeans, talking about, I only wore this because I wanted you to see the real me, and I didn't want to wear my name brand stuff because I didn't know if you was a gold digger, if you was going to want me for me. So I just looked over that. I didn't even think nothing about it. I didn't even care. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I was only with this guy for 8 months, but the stuff he had put me through was like I was with him for years. Was lazy, did not want to work, always want to leech off people. Then when he did get a little job, he'll do it for 2 days and then quit. Do it for 2 days and then quit. Then I went over his mom's house, and I used to wonder why she never wanted her son at her house. Moral of the story, he didn't want to work, didn't want to do nothing, just wanted to lay up on her. And come to find out, y'all, that his mom was not just his mom. She had him by her brother. We'll wind it back. She had him by her brother. Let that sink in. Listen to what I said. Again, she had her son by her brother. Now tell me if that ain't sick. When family members, not even family members, but when you have people that's sleeping with people that you're related to, either they be mentally messed up in the head or they be mentally retarded. And that is the God's honest truth. So, I used to babysit my auntie kids in Mount Prospect. He would try to talk to my friends that stayed next door to me. He tried to talk to my mom's best friend daughter. That's why she told him he could no longer come to her house. At the time, I didn't understand why he couldn't go down there. until she told me later on. And one day I went outside to play double dutch with my friends. This stupid boy sits up in the house with no clothes on, butt naked, watching porn, playing with himself, and my sister see him doing this, and he just didn't even stop. He just kept doing what he was doing. So she went to go get my mom and told my mom what he was doing, and my mama put him out because he was staying with us because his mama didn't want him with her. He had a problem. He always used to watch porn and play with himself all the time. So my mom put him out, and I was like, what is wrong with you? Why are you acting like that? Now, mind you, I didn't even know his mom was more than just his mom. I didn't even know she had him by her brother. I didn't find that out until the man that the mom was talking to told me about it, and come to find out that it was true. So my mom put this boy out, and he begging and pleading, can he come back? He didn't like, I said he didn't want to work, he didn't want to do nothing but sit around and try to live up off somebody. So I snuck him in the house, but I had snuck him in the house way before that incident, before when he was playing with himself in the middle of the floor in my room. This was way before that. So, come to find out, not only did he have a drinking problem, but he also did crack. I didn't know what I got myself into, but I know I needed to get out of it. And I had male friends that stayed across the street from me. And you know, he really wouldn't try to pull nothing with putting his hands on me, because he know I had male friends and I had people staying upstairs from me. But one thing I can't say, he did choke me one time in the middle of the street. And we was on my way to my block. And I asked him how he had lost his mind. And he talking about, you do what I say and blah, blah, blah. And everybody kept saying to me, my aunties, close friends, my mom said, Rita, something is really wrong with him. And when my auntie had met him, she said he looked like pure evil. He looked like the devil. Even my used to be best friend said the same thing. She said he looked disturbed. He looked like something wrong with him. He was still sleeping with his baby mama. He stabbed his baby mama. Domestic violence all the time. And he always wanted to try to get me off to get my own apartment and for us to stay together. I almost, y'all, end up marrying this dude. Do you hear me? Young and dumb. I almost end up marrying this guy. I'm glad that I dodged that bullet, because he was something else. And he even went as far as told my mom. She was like, y'all can't be in my house. If you want to do what y'all gonna do, you take it to the hotel. Do you know what this boy told my mama? He told her, why don't we just pay you? Did you hear what I said? He told my mom, why pay for a hotel when I can just pay you? And she said, this is not a whorehouse. And once again, young and dumb, I just looked over that and didn't catch on to it at the time. It kind of registered to me, but I'm like, I know he just didn't try to say I'm a whore. So she cursed him out for that. And one day she caught us in the bed. And she was like, Rita, didn't I tell you not to bring this boy in my house? And I was like, yeah, Mom, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. He just didn't have nowhere to go, and his mom didn't want him at her place. I said I wasn't going to do it again. Being young and dumb, I sit up there and I did it again. I snuck him back in. And I got in trouble. Then my mom was like, you know what? She finally felt sorry for him and ended up letting him stay. But the trickery to that, he stayed in a separate room from me. So after he stayed in a separate room from me, my mom was like, you can stay here, but you're going to have to work and get a job. This little mother lover gets mad at my mom talking about, you want me to sit up here and work and pay you rent for staying in your house? She was like, yes. You can't stay here for free. You're not my child. So why shouldn't I make you pay? What drew the line and what made it be over between him and I is when he tried to talk to my sister. Now, mind you, I should have been let him go a long time ago, but I didn't. Young and dumb. You learn. You live and you learn. After he tried to talk to my sister, I was done. He came knocking on the door talking about to my mom, please, please, can I please come back and stay with you? Please, I won't do it again. I love your daughter. Fake tears, fake crying. He is such a good actor. Such a good actor. Such a good actor. So, about 2 weeks later, he come calling the house phone because I didn't have my own phone. Talking about, let's get back together. I said, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be with you. I don't like you anymore. I don't want to be around you. This motherfucker gonna say, well, I'll be watching you everywhere you go, every step you take. I'll be watching you. I said, you can watch all day. That don't scare me. If you want to get locked up, get locked up. I don't care. Then he gonna have the nerve to say, well, when you get through jumping through hoops, get back with me and let me know, because right now you playing games. How am I playing games when I already told you I didn't want to be with you? That doesn't make sense. I was like, okay, yeah, right, all right, bye. That boy was something else, y'all. I didn't write down nothing. I just did this story time from the top of my head, whatever I can think of what all this boy have had done to me. But he was something else. He was something else, y'all. And I would never date no one before seeing them. No chat line, no over the phone type stuff. Because you can read a person. If you see them face to face, you can get a better understanding. More of the story, I would never do that again. That was the story time. An ex-boyfriend from hell, at least in my opinion, guys. So, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.